So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball. Oh, no, his first throw of his Super Bowl.
Let's go. Let's go.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB. He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a toss right to Barkley. Fighting through. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
They haven't gotten off the bus yet. That's funny.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they?
Zach Bourne again. That's 2.
Early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A rookie from Oklahoma putting that one on target. And that'll earn his guys a first down. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
That is
Good
good.
with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to go again. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Lost his helmet.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either. I
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Their struggles continue here.
I could have intercepted that, bro.
Looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Let's go.
They take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Barkley, inside handoff. And he couldn't quite get
Bruh.
down at the 1. 42 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of the Super Bowl. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Bruh, what happened to his helmet?
But now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by
Is that Brandon Graham with no helmet?
As a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles
Cooper DeJean.
a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick. And
Cooper DeJean on his birthday.
On draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. 1 quarter in the books. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with
Of course you didn't.
Here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
This actually happened, though. Believe it or not.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This actually happened, though.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. As
That quick step.
And now here comes Kansas City.
My homie.
Looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Pacheco.
And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And it'll wind up a first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. At the Eagles' 43-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Wow.
Into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And is picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Where's Brandon Graham's helmet? I noticed he didn't have a helmet.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves.
Oh, wide open, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made
Bro,
work of that.
my undefeated streak saying a lot.
Fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recap?
They lost their way.
Train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get
Let's go.
23-yard line.
Jordan Davis.
Under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football
I don't know what the heck I just did.
Because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. First and 10 at the 12-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record. and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Elliott.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Got him.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
Oh, well.
Working well towards 100 here.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Excuse me.
Now after the
Normal.
to kick it away. And he won't quite.
It's normal. Pacheco.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton
Pacheco.
of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
What the frick?
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit it with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Well, they certainly did a nice job.
All right, why are you going for a field goal?
Running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing for one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. 90 yards rushing for him now. A big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 34 yards. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They do get a yard there.
Excuse me.
Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And what we just saw,
Jalen Carter.
he only had 5 of those.
He scored one like a couple weeks ago.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
73.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
This Brandon Graham don't even have a helmet on. That's funny.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The 26. The 26.
Forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's the tight end, Kelsey. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as a tackle made at the 18.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now here's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers.
Okay.
That one's incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Why?
It's their first, so 2 remaining.
Why did I do that?
In this third quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
I don't know why I did that.
They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, bro.
In motion, the tight end, Kelce. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
It's about time, though.
That now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. There he goes again. He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars Superdome. The 4th and final quarter And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. And this pass caught by Gray. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a huge
Let's go.
Take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there.
Saquon.
2nd and goal.
Yo, his sandwich is good though. He had it from Wawa.
He'll try again.
Touchdown, baby!
Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out.
What's that, 6? That's 6. That's Saquon. Am I about to break 100? I'm at 90. See if I can break 100. Can I break 100? Can your boy break 100? Probably. I believe. I think the next touchdown I'll be at 100. I think.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I think.
Kansas City's offense now
excuse me. Jalen Carter.
Starting to seem like a distant memory.
I need to get 26, bro.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Down he goes. Milton Williams in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
I got 6 sacks. Well.
To me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And he will slide.
Bruh. I should have had him, bro.
Gets him 12 yards. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Got him.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Got him.
On third down, it's a loss of 7.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all.
Loss of 7.
Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
Powering his way forward. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The offense
Saquon.
we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were.
I'm at 100.
Faces. It's been fun to watch.
I hit 100.
You end up with
I hit 101.
here, and when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution.
Pure dominance. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Wow.
A great effort there.
Whatever.
69 yards. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Whatever.
So kick this one away, and off it goes.
Y'all got on the board. Congratulations.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. Breaks through the contact. Still going. Down the numbers. There he goes. Saquon Barkley. And they are going to just add to their totals.
Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now set the new bar for most rushing touchdowns in a single game.
What was the record?
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll go to Barkley again. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the Lombardi
Let's go.
rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs.
Yeet.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my
Kenny
shoulders to celebrate
Pickett.
the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
I don't like Roger Goodell. He can go somewhere. Sorry. MVP. MVP. Alright, what a game, bro.